Hello, we are back in live. Now to start episode 5. I will wait at least a minute, okay? Thank God for finally at the part where the politics are out the window. Well, no more political drama after this, thank gosh. Ah, I see I have one viewer in. Okay, time to start the episode. So, how's everyone been enjoying the streams?
Previously on The Walking Dead. Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way?
I'm in. All the way.
Oh my God, really?
Really.
Just look what he's done. I had a very interesting conversation with your friend Eleanor last night. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
We did.
You've put me in a no-win situation here. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one. Just one.
Tripp has to live.
Shoot him.
Wait! I said Tripp should live!
No!
How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out?
Go to hell, Joan!
And I get to see you shot in the face again! That's how you deal with a politician with no personal power. A bullet to the face.
Oh, shit! Oh, God. Kate!
While we're still breathing, Javi.
I'm letting the bones speak to me.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I think I can hear them. They're saying, "You're gonna lose, come mierda, so play already."
I must have inherited patience from Ma.
Oh, come on, man.
Calm down, David. No one is ever in a rush to lose.
I think it's that one.
Victoria.
What?
Carajo, I was so close. You're now my least favorite song, Javier.
Hey,
Damn.
he's the one who beat you.
Fine, it's a tie. I hate you both equally.
Kicked out
Damn.
of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi?
At least
Raising your
actually
kids.
play baseball. Slugger.
That's enough, both of you. It's not Javi's fault. He's a disgrace to the game of dominoes.
I won. That's $10 you owe me. Both of you. I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next game, since we all know I'm gonna win. No shame in surrender. We'd all understand.
Good game, David. Nicely played.
Nice or not, a win is a win. Pay up, little brother. If you can.
I'll cover for Javier.
Oh, is it your turn to do that now? I lost track. Poor, helpless Javi.
Get my wallet, mijo.
Keep an eye on it. You don't want him snatching an extra 20 for gas money.
It's on the counter.
Yeah. Sure, Pa. Pa? What's this? Hey! Man, I was reading that. What? What's up?
What the fuck is this?
None of your business.
He has cancer.
What? Pa? Really?
I'm old. Old people get cancer. You didn't need to know.
That's not for you to decide! Are you okay? I mean, are you in pain?
I'm not happy I lost a game that I knew I should have won.
Pa, come on. How bad?
It's okay, mijo. Ask me.
How bad is it?
You won't have to worry about paying me back that $10.
Oh,
Ooh,
Jesus
that
fucking
means
Christ,
it's like the
Pa.
final stages.
Hey, settle, David. Now,
You haven't told Mama.
and neither will either of you. You hear me? Mouth shut.
Whatever you want, Pa. I won't say a word.
Of course, I have to be the one who tells her. Am I the only one here with any sense of responsibility?
No.
You're gonna need her help with this, Pa. Driving you to the doctor, getting prescriptions.
Wait, what are your options? Treatment, stuff like that.
Chemo, radiation, all that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
Yes, he does.
Money and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not worth it.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it.
I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
Fuck the money. I can afford it.
You can afford it, David. But my pride can't. Let's play another game.
You are a fucking coward. A selfish coward. Javi, can you believe this shit?
David, I get it, man. It's not fair, but come on, take it easy.
Sit down. Both of you. You know, I pray for daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you. Please, God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me. Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa. Don't give up. Fight. Fight for our name. For our blood. For our family. Please, fight.
It's his
Your
life.
life, Pa. Live it however you want, or as long as you want.
You're both the same. Only thinking about yourselves.
Don't worry, Pa. He'll come around.
You should have supported him.
Wait, what? I'm on your side.
Still, I'm gonna be a name carved in stone before you know it, Javier. That'll be me. Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other. You two are all I'll leave behind. Like Gabe and Mariana will be for David. Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their Bones. Be brothers. Before it's too late. That's not too much to ask. One last favor for your old man.
If he tries, I'll try too. That's the best I can do.
He will try, Javier, if you show him the way. I still need to pay David.
Pa.
Wait, if you had just won the game, we wouldn't have had this problem.
So you're blaming me for all this?
I'm depending on you, Mijo. We both are.
Okay, I'm gonna get preachy for a second and just say why I picked the, you know what I mean, didn't force the thing up to him. Well, chemo and all that stuff is... yes, it works in some cases, but it's almost like a slow and painful death. And all that other stuff that is involved radiation treatment. Just look into the treatment of that and it's horrifying enough, especially if you know somebody that's been through that. It's pretty dang horrifying. Sometimes some people, like what Javier's and David's dad have, just be like, okay, I got it, can I go home and just have a few smokes and live the rest of my days like this until I get put on my final days? Don't postpone the inevitable just for one extra minute or one extra thing, like his dad just said. So basically his dad just basically went to the hospital. They probably said, you're at da-da-da-da-da, it's incurable. Do you want this treatment to stay an extra 4 months and torture yourself? And his dad probably went, nah, and went home, and we have that scene. That's probably what his dad's thinking. Ew. No intestines.
Kate! Kate! Gabe! Kate! Gabe! David! Over here! Where's Kate? She's not here. She must have gotten out. If something's happened to her, if you've gotten her... you better hope she's alive. How about it? You're welcome. I just saved your life. Is that what you're thinking about? Kate's more important than your ego. Kate!
I'd say both are important.
Kate!
Minus the ego.
Kate!
David,
wait!
Walker trap. What the heck was... oh, a crowbar.
I found you!
Kate, I'm so glad you're...
Thank God you're all right.
Awkward?
I'm just glad you're still in one piece.
Nice driving back there. You know, if you'd swerved a little more, you would have actually hit me.
Dang. I'll make sure not to miss next time.
the hell's the matter with you two? Focus on your surroundings. There's Gabe and Clem.
Lead the way, Javi.
Now David's shifting to his soldier mentality because he can't take the fact his family's back.
Nice.
I love that
Had a
trick.
great teacher.
You guys all right?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Look at
Nom
them.
nom nom.
There's so many.
We'll be safer inside. Get in.
Let's see, there's so many because you let in a herd.
That should hold them for now. You put up a good fight out there.
Hey, Dad. I'm glad you made it out.
Joan's probably looking for us.
No, she isn't. Javi shot her.
What?
Good riddance.
You were negotiating. I heard you. You didn't have to shoot. Everyone started panicking and shooting.
Gabe, I'd hate to say this. There are some people in this world that just need to die. And Badger was one of them. Max was one of them. And Joan definitely was one of them. In this game, those three people on this list that definitely need to die. Because there's just no redeeming qualities out of these people. Joan was a politician in the worst possible way. So she needs to go. And I think most of my chat and everybody can agree that when she got shot in the head, that was one of the... all of us were, yes! Screaming yes, just as much as we were when I beat Badger's head into nothingness with a baseball bat.
We almost died.
Joan doesn't deserve your pity. Think how many people have starved because of her. How many people lost their families and homes because of her. Killing Joan was the only way to stop it.
You didn't stop it. You made it worse.
Javi's right.
Technically, that would be Kate. She let in the herd. That's what made it worse. Because once the herd came in, we caused this problem. If the herd hadn't come in, we'd just be shooting people. And then we could just shoot the... Once that's over, we could shoot the dead bodies in the head so no more walkers come. Self-contained. Once the herd come in, the problem became worse.
Joan had to go. I would have done it too.
That's because you don't mind killing people, do you? Those
Damn.
dead guys, they were your friends.
Gabe, that's not fair. Hey, you do not walk away from me. When someone speaks to you, you stand up and answer them. David, that's enough. He's not a little boy. He doesn't need that from you. What he needs is to learn to keep his opinions to himself until he understands what the hell he's talking about. I'm trying to protect you, Gabe.
Got a twisted way of showing it.
I won't let it happen again. Okay? We made it through alive. Let's just be glad about that. We need to check the other entrances. Make sure we're safe. Gabe, want to help me out?
Javi?
Gabriel. Just be careful, buddy. A lot of muertos out there. Gabe and I will watch each other's backs.
I think he was...
Too.
Oh, thank you, Clementine.
Okay.
Hey, Clem's with them. It's fine.
It's not that. It's... Let's just... I'm all over the place. I need to focus on something. Anything. Just need to focus. On whatever.
Let's see if there are any other survivors. It'd be good to know who's still around.
I don't want to think about how many people may have just died. But I guess I'm gonna have to find out eventually.
Well, that would be because you plowed a truck through the wall.
nightmare.
Is that person bit or shot? Is that bit?
Mommy, it's them.
We're famous!
I'm glad Mariana didn't live to see this. To see what her father's become. To see what I've done. She'd be just like that little boy. Scared that the monsters are coming after her next. She would never trust us again. And I wouldn't blame her.
Kate, come on. We're not monsters.
I don't know who we are anymore. But it's not the people she knew.
Well, you've all had to do some pretty horrible things in a short amount of period, so maybe.
I did this to them. But that hole is there because of me.
I'm just as responsible for it as you are.
You weren't behind the wheel, Javi.
No, he is responsible because let me tell you why. Bus shooting Joan caused a Mexican shootout practically. No pun intended. No, it caused a massive shootout. So there were going to be walkers there regardless if he blew the walls or not, because once those people are dead, people turn into walkers. Da 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 da. Narrative law. Now, Kate, yeah, she's just to blame too, just like I said, because she blew a hole in and brought live walkers in. So they're both at fault for the walker situation and for this.
It's different.
No one's innocent.
I can't leave until I make this right. All of this. Let's fix this as best we can.
Really? I thought you hated this place. All you've tried to do is get out.
These people, they didn't ask for this. Just like we didn't ask to lose Mariana. We couldn't do anything about that. But maybe we can do something about this.
Trip was my best friend, Javi. He died because of you.
No, he died because of
He
you.
didn't deserve this.
You have no one to blame but yourself. Your actions betrayed Trip. And to think of how much he cared about you.
I never thought it would be like this. You have to believe that. Everyone but Prescott is dead. Everyone but me. What's done is done. I don't have to like it. But I can't change it. But you've got a lot of nerve showing up here. After the bullshit you pulled. You're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, I've got a lot of nerve. Everything that happened is because of you. This is all your fault.
I told you, I wanted you out of my life. After what you did to Conrad.
Why did you tell Joan what we were doing?
I was triaging a bad situation. Their doctor is dead. And before you guys fucked it up, their walls worked. It's...
Okay, I'm gonna be really evil right here for just a second. Eleanor, those medical supplies you're so happy about, them doctor you're so happy about, those came from other people that they killed. They were bandits. They didn't trade like you did at Prescott. No. They burnt your home to the ground and took all those medical supplies. So some of the medical supplies you're using are your own medical supplies looted off the dead bodies of your friends. Just want to point that little area that you tend to be forgetting about, Eleanor.
It's not only about me. I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These people will die without me, Javi.
I know she, well, fucked us over. But she's trying to help them. She's trying to make something right. That's worth forgiving, right? She's trying. That counts.
Eleanor is one of us. Maybe she forgot it, but I haven't.
Thank you, Javi.
We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
Fern, is that you, darling?
I'm here, handsome.
Vernon Rufus. What's wrong with him?
Bitten. He's slipping in and out of delirium.
We have to find Ada. We have to find our daughter.
I know that guy. We had a situation. He's lucky I didn't shoot him.
Looks like his luck just ran out.
Let
Ouch.
them have a minute. It's the least we can do.
Y'all get over here. You gotta cut his arm off.
It's too far along. I'm sorry.
Bullshit. It can work. I've seen it.
Do you want his last moments alive to be more painful than they need to be?
I just want to try. I can't lose everyone. Please. I'm begging you. Please.
I'll try. Hand over that axe.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Yeah, David, I'm gonna need you to hold him down. Yeah, that's very realistic of what would happen. Oh, because I'm gonna pause a second. In real life, if that actually happened, not the zombie bite thing, no. If you just, like, I don't know, a flying sheet of metal at like 300 miles an hour comes around and just chops your arm off, there's a good chance you'll go straight into shock and die. Heck, you can even still do that if you unknowingly chop your leg off. That's medically possible. So, him dying on the spot, that's not too out of bounds. That will happen. That definitely will happen, because that is actually true. That's pretty good writing. If you put that detail in there, it proves the magic trick of always chopping your arm off doesn't always work. You'll die from that. If you don't die right then from a shock, and you don't have it straight up, you'll die straight up from blood loss.
No. No.
I told you. He was too far along. The blood loss didn't help either, I'm sure.
I'm sorry. I tried.
So what can I do?
What the?
We're all fucking dead because of you.
Hey, easy.
You blew a hole in our wall. Got my little girl killed. Got my whole fucking family killed. Richmond was fine until your stupid
Easy
ass
for
showed up. We're dead fucking meat, David. Might as well take out this asshole while I can.
Fern.
Shut up.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry about your daughter.
You can apologize to her face in just a second.
Stand down. That's an order. Kate, no!
Fern, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter. Please, forgive me. It's my fault. Please.
Please, forgive both of us.
Okay. Well, let me explain that situation right there. I've already explained the heat of the moment. It's so easy to make judgments when you're mad. She's clearly distressed and angry at Javi and them, and pointing a gun and probably would shoot it. It's not until you talk to the person and calm them down just for a second that that's why I like the animation, the way that the animate. You can see just by expressing animation, she was going to put the gun down and go down, because it's a lot easier to shoot somebody than it is to strangle them. It's a morbid analogy or a parallel, but it is. I mean, in the heat of the moment, when you can just do it, snap, it's easier. But when you have time to process and think, like when the two arms are just sitting there talking and saying that, you begin to waver. And that's what happened right there. And by the way, what the hell, David?
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Okay, that needed to happen.
God. Yeah,
You're welcome, Javi.
that dead guy.
David, what are you doing?
This isn't right.
David! Oh my god.
Did you really need to break her arm? That wasn't necessary.
Okay? Don't thank me.
No! David! Gabe! I'm sorry, that was an accident.
You were going to kill her.
She was going for her gun!
Look at her.
Gabe,
She can't even stand up. What the hell is wrong with you?
It was over the line, Gabe. You're right. Gabe.
This is another fact, another thing. Dave Soldier, right? We've already well seen this. Fun fact. That what he did to Gabe is actually a knee-jerk reaction to one of the things they're instilled in their doctrine. Like, that's why you don't want to sneak up behind somebody, because that was basically his bare bones minimum primal instinct of what happened, of how to react. If someone approaches behind you like that, if they're a soldier, you're immediately, in a sneaky way, they don't make their presence known, but they just sneak, they'll usually immediately, and it's their knee-jerk reaction. Because that's part of how they're trained, apparently. I'm no soldier trained expert, I'm just talking about that. Ugh. Why do Telltale games do this to me?
I didn't mean to do that to you. You know that.
Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
They're scared, David.
Of what?
I'm protecting them.
Why are you pointing a gun at us?
So I'm all alone.
Yep.
Fine then. You people are on your own.
Such an asshole.
I've seen that look in his eyes before. You should go after him.
Oh, what happened? You missed the scene where I chopped the guy's arm off. That's what happened. And David reflexing and accidentally hitting Gabe. That's what I was explaining a few things of.
David? What are you doing?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Come on. Just take a step back. You wouldn't want to, slip or something.
Come over here. Or are you afraid of me too? I know the rest of them are. Right?
Even if they are, I'm not. I've dealt with scarier than you, brother.
There's no if, Javi. They are. My wife, Javi. My son. They look at me differently.
Yeah.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
I want to show you something. Stand with me.
That is a long way down.
Why the hell are you smiling?
See that sewer line over there? Perfect placement for a trench. That hill about 100 paces west of it. Sniper's wildest dream come true. I'm a soldier, Javi. I see this landscape like a painter sees a blank canvas. Like how you used to see a baseball diamond. I'm a soldier. This makes sense to me. I was made for this.
I thrive in this.
Baseball was a lifetime ago. I miss it so fucking much.
When I wasn't deployed, I'd miss being out in the field. Now that's all I am. Every day. A soldier isn't a husband. Or a father. A soldier is a soldier. Nothing else. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Call yourself whatever you want. I still see you as my brother.
That is kind of you to say, Javi. I wish I had your heart sometimes. I want to change, Javi. I always have.
Really? All you ever tried to do was get...
Forgive me for psychoanalyzing for a minute. You're just a very highly flawed person, David. A soldier can be a father. A whole soldier can be a husband. I come from a militaristic family a little bit. Most of my family's been in the military in some form of way. Yes, you can still be a husband and all that other stuff. It just takes a lot of effort and time in today's society. That's hard. I can't imagine what it would be like in a post-apocalyptic.
Me to change.
Only because I couldn't bring myself to do it first.
You'll see it. Don't worry. This scene I actually have to stay on him because...
Is it because I don't know how? Or because it's impossible to change who you really are?
A bit of both.
There's a way. There always is. No matter how lost you are. You just have to keep looking until you find it.
Looks pretty messy.
For now.
Appreciate your loyalty.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Just gotta live long enough to find out.
Just like with anything else. I did what you asked.
You did. Thanks for that.
So now will you step back?
And don't worry, I know the scene you're talking about, Dust, and I will do what you wanted last time we played this. It's just this scene I have to stay on the roof.
I ran into...
Hey, Ava! The one woman I accidentally meant to...
There are muertos everywhere. We got her inside just in time. Seriously, I've never seen so many muertos. Oh, it's awful out there.
That was the right thing to do. Proud of you, buddy. Ava, about earlier. I guess I owe you an explanation. About what happened on the stage with Joan and Tripp.
You don't have to say anything to me. Your actions said plenty. I read you loud and clear. But go ahead and say whatever you want.
Hey, don't get mad at me. It was a total no-win scenario.
Just be glad the situation was what it was. And that she didn't make me pick between you and your brother.
There's so many. They're pouring in.
It's a herd.
You don't know the half of it. The herd has taken over Richmond. The streets are filled with walkers. With that hole in the wall, this city is fucked. We're not safe here. No one is.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck have we done?
So what do we do? I don't want to die up here.
None of us do, Gabe.
Stabilize the city. Figure out how to make it safer for everyone.
I saw construction vehicles when we got the armored truck. We can use those to stop the muertos, seal the breach, and save Richmond.
That's over by the motor pool at the water tower. We could use the highway overpass to get to the water tower.
Come on. Let's jump. Come on. It's an easy jump.
You're kidding, right? There's no way I jumped that.
Keep your eyes open, stay aware of your surroundings. All of you. Let's move out. When we found Kate earlier, she hugged you. Why do you think she hugged you? Why was that? Just wondering.
You really want to know? Then ask her. She won't even make eye contact with me.
No! Dude stabbed me!
We need to be careful up here, or else the exact same thing will happen to us. Stay sharp, and do not fire your guns. We're gonna be fine. That guy was all alone. We're not.
Poor David.
Everyone hold back. Let Javi and I clear out these walkers. Good to go. Let's move.
You okay, bud?
When I was little, Dad used to ask me what I wanted to be when I was a man. And I pointed him. He always liked that. I thought he was such a great guy. It would always make him smile.
Yeah. Lots of kids hero worship like that. It's part of the job.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Wow, she can one-shot him.
Never be like your uncle. He told me that all the time. Don't be a man who relies on other people to solve your problems. Because then you're not a man at all. I used to think he was right. Not anymore, though, Javi. I can only hope I grow up to be like you. So, here's hoping.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It means a lot.
I'm sorry I never really said it before. I should have.
Thanks a million.
You're welcome a million. You took such good care of me. Now we need to take care of Dad. He's the one that needs our help.
Forgive me again for pausing and psychoanalyzing this scene, because there's going to be a lot of that in this final episode, because there's just a bunch of stuff in this. Basically what Gabe just basically in a nutshell semi-said is if he accepted Javi as more of a father figure than his own father, because remember David just went peace when the zombie plague broke out, and they stayed at David's place for 3 months waiting for him to come. And then they finally left because they had no more food at the place they were pillaging from. That was basically Gabe accepting the fact that, you know, Javi had, Gabe accepting the fact that Javi has been more of a father figure to him than his own actual father. There's a lot of nurture versus nature throughout this entire season. I keep pointing that fact out. And quite frankly, I would totally agree with them. Yeah, Javi's been there since you were in the single digits up till what, you're now 14? And giving you guidance throughout them? I'd say, yeah, I'd say he'd earned the mantle of being more of the father figure for you than there. And let's also not forget, David wanted to bail when they were just newborns. Oh, right after he married Kate. So, that's all about a can of worms. I'm just pointing that out.
We're gonna have to go around the side.
There's barely any room.
Well, no time to waste. Come on.
You know, I didn't think there was much that could scare me anymore. And yet, here we are. It just goes to show you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Life is full of surprises.
Fear is the coffee of emotions. It wakes you up, keeps you sharp, can be your friend if you let it.
Or your worst enemy. I hate fear.
Grab my hand! You've got to be more careful.
I was being...
Oh, fuck! Ah!
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Ava! Fuck! God damn it, no!
I'm sorry, man. I know she was important to you.
I would have died a long time ago without her. Thank you, Ava. Goodbye, my friend. We have to get across.
I know Gabe doesn't see it, but David really is trying to look out for him. He's not doing the best job, but no one gives you a rule book to raise a kid.
And they sure as shit don't.
There's just one thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go? Why did he stop guarding him?
He was afraid. Holding a baby in his arms probably scared him 10 times more than any muerto.
I don't understand. After you put in all that work, so much of your heart.
AJ was a brat. He lived with me after we kicked you out, Clem. I'd already raised 2 kids. Thought it'd be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ couldn't stay in Richmond. I gave AJ to Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life. I miss that brat. Never asked Lingard about it again. Though I wanted to. Often.
Well, sounds like it was your only option. You did the right thing.
I hope so. I think about it. Every day. It wasn't easy, Clem. Remember, as far as I knew, I'd already lost 2 children.
You gave up on 2 children.
Number 3.
It's never easy.
I'm gonna keep you alive. Keep all of us alive. And hope that that's enough. Enough for atonement.
He was your responsibility, no matter what.
I thought it was best.
You thought wrong.
Yeah. Maybe I did.
One last bit of piece I would notice on David's character. Don't get me wrong, I still think David's a horrible, horrible person. But one thing I've noticed consistently about his character is when chips are down, like, you know, things are really, really, really bad and chips are down, you can sort of rely on him. I mean, we saw it when he gave the bag to Javi. He gave him plenty of stuff to survive, the bag to Clementine. There's a couple situations when things are down and chips are down that he's actually... his actions speak louder than his words can. I would say David as a character he's written is more of a person of action than of words. So his actions speak louder than his words.
Holy shit. Chopped right in half.
Owie.
You're not thinking...
It's that or go back.
We should go lightest to heaviest. That way it won't break on the first swing.
I'll go first, Clem.
Get a long run up, but not too long. If you take too many quick steps, you'll propel yourself upward instead of out. Same with your jump. Just run off the end, don't leave.
David.
Try not to...
He's got this.
She's right. I do.
Come on, Clem. Your turn.
For the record, I do not trust this thing. Not at all. It's one thing for the kids to swing across, but us?
You've got this. I've seen you do things that are way scarier.
Okay. I can do it.
All right, David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
After you. Show me how it's done.
Okay. Pay attention.
And it breaks.
Javi!
Javi, hang on!
That is just disturbingly disgusting.
You okay?
Oh my, fuck that. Seriously? Fuck you, helicopter.
I had to pick that option.
Almost there.
That's a lot of zombies.
I miss when all we did was track the herd. From a safe distance.
We need to get down there. We're not getting anywhere without one of those vehicles.
It's not like we can just ask all those walkers to move out of the way.
Sure you can. Walker
How about we
guts.
make some noise and distract them? We could use that generator.
That's a great idea, Gabe.
When'd you get so smart, Gabe? You really aren't the same kid I remember.
Oh, what can I say? Taught him well.
Oh my God, Javi, really?
It's okay, Dad. He's right.
I love that look.
We still gotta get to the generator somehow.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can slip right through them. What?
Ugh. Hey, please tell me you're kidding. I said please.
So, who's gonna do it? Javi, you've been willing to do some crazy stuff for me before. I know shooting Conrad wasn't easy, but it showed me I can always depend on you.
Of course, Clem.
Look, it smells really bad, like way worse than you think.
You'll do. Okay. You could do this, Javier. Holy fucking... Oh, God. Oh, I think... I'm gonna be sick. Oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Do you just look at shit all day long? Is that why you smell so bad? Okay. That better be enough.
Don't worry, dude. He doesn't have a bottom jaw. Oh, I didn't know you were weak stomach, man. Just imagine how it feels to be poor Javi covered in that stuff. He's loving his intestines. After all, he is covered in them. That was bad. They taste so good. All jokes aside, that I really want to get past this section. Oh, thank gosh. It's literally a Metal Gear section. Quit wiping your eyes in it.
Now that we're here, we gotta find something to seal the breach with. All we need is the right vehicle. Oh, that's not gonna do the job, man.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving.
What? And going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family out of here. You helped keep them safe, Clem. You're coming too.
What?
Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
Absolutely not. Everyone in Richmond will die without us.
They don't matter, Javi. Don't you get that?
This all started the day we knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people, all of us. We can't abandon them. Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate. Back to the last place we were a family. We're starting over. We're all together again. Finally. It's time. All of us. A new day, a new life.
But what about here, man? Make Richmond our new home.
Richmond is gone, Javi. I'm not gonna let the people I love die trying to save a dead dream.
I'll go with you, Dad.
Gabe!
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but you really wouldn't understand.
Think this over, buddy.
Gabe, is this what you really want?
I know it's scary out there, but I have to.
You don't have to be afraid, Gabe. I won't let what happened to Mariana happen to you.
Ooh.
You have my word. I will protect you the right way.
That's fucking bullshit, David. She was lucky to have us. At least we were actually around to raise her.
Javi, just... stop. This is what I want.
I understand, Gabe. I'm still going back. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. Doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500.
500 would
We'd
change
all
it.
die. I know a losing battle when I see one. We're moving out. Everybody get in. That's an order.
How fucking dare you? What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you. Let's go, Javi.
Why the fuck do you think he would go with you?
Tell him.
Of all the ways to tell your ex-husband that you are now dating his brother, that's at the very top of the list. Like the number 1 top of the list to break that news to. Oh my god, this reminds me so much of my job. That is the kind of stuff that I see at my job. Oh my god. And no, in real life I am not working a romance department, but that's at the top of the list. Oh, please. Someone in chat, please tell me that's not at the top of the list to break the news to your ex that you are like either dating their best friend or their brother. Oh, really? Oh, wait 10 seconds. Really? That's at the very top of the list.
What the fuck is this?
I love her, man. We're in love.
Alright, I'm gonna do what you want.
I should have known the night Pa died. The night you weren't there. Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you. Well, it's time for you to finally learn what blood really means.
David!
Dad! What do you have to say for yourself, brother?
David! Stop it!
One time I'm saying this.
I love you.
Just the one time.
No. No, you don't get to say that.
Jesus Christ, stop!
How fucking dare you? You're not taking my family from me.
David, no! You stop!
Fucking asshole! Fuck you!
Guys, stop!
That's enough! Both of you, stop!
Dad, no!
Dave! Oh my god! David, no!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Holy shit! Javi!
David! What the hell is he doing?
David took him. We can't wait any longer. We have to go help Richmond.
He's driving the herd away.
I'm getting on that bulldozer.
But Gabe!
Gabe wanted to go. He did. We all heard it.
You're right.
I'm going to save Richmond. Someone has to.
Let's split up, Javi. I'll go after Gabe on that motorcycle if you don't. Otherwise, I'll go with Kate on the bulldozer.
Are you sure you'll be okay without me?
I can take care of myself.
We're out of time.
Javi.
I'm sorry. I've been here before, more than once.
It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
And that was the last bit of David there was left. And he is gone. Probably has been gone since before he left. Since he left for his war back post this. But yeesh. Now, I picked I Love You once because that's probably the last time you're ever going to see David, unless he does a walker. And then I picked Fight Back because I've wanted to do that the whole time.
It's hard to be caught in the middle. I know that.
I can't let Kate go by herself. It's too dangerous.
That's why I didn't pick Fight all the way.
Okay, then I'll go after Gabe. It's a smart idea.
Be careful out there, Clem.
You too. Both of you.
Don't worry, she has God mode
We're
on
gonna
it
drive into
to the
herd.
max
We're gonna need these.
when it comes to plot armor.
There's a happy sight. Can you help us get the gate open?
Almost didn't recognize you, Jesus.
Once I got in
Jesus is
contact
Jesus.
with my people, I headed right back. Had to make sure you folks were safe.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'll keep the muertos away. Just get me to the gate so I can open it up.
I know that was bad humor joke, but seriously.
We're almost there. Javi, get in the busket and I'll lift you to the top of the gate.
Busket?
The thing in the front, the scooper thing, whatever, get in it.
You should definitely call it a scooper. I wouldn't even know what a busket is. Nope.
Yuck.
We serve crushed rocker.
Javi, the busket.
Right. Yeah, busket.
Nice of you folks to drop by.
They have swords.
I'll have it open in a second. They couldn't just have an open gate button.
The red button? No, wait. Blue. Let's go to the blue button. Okay. Green?
You did it, Javi.
I thought it was always the blue button.
Bingo.
Let's get inside and wrangle the walkers together. If we get them in one group, we can lead them right out.
Full steam ahead. Fuck this. That's it! Let's get out of here!
Jesus! Over here! We need to round up these walkers! Head them towards the gate!
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
This? Huh, this is just another Tuesday in Richmond.
We need to get it under control. Trouble in one place usually finds its way to another.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Gabe? Is he?
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time. Thank you.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad... He...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me to tell you. Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town. Not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
What?
Over here, kid. It's this way.
Wow, that's a lot of walkers.
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
I had to do the same thing to Pa after he turned.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh, Javi, I'm sorry. He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as talking about the weather.
Not surprising. He was a soldier.
I used to hate talking about it, but it seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much. We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
I'm gonna keep watching out for Gabe. We'll take care of each other. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
Wow! She left her wedding ring on top of that. Burn! Ooh, wow. 3 days later.
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
We need to move on. Move forward.
We do. And we will.
Don't worry, brother. I shall have your wife and rule on as Sultan and
Usually
rule
the quiet
Richmond.
scares me.
What about now?
There's a lot of work to be done. The herd could come back. Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets with no streetlights. We earned this, Javi. We earned feeling calm in the quiet. Let's start a family. You and me.
Wow.
What do you say? I think it'd be good for us.
You're on.
Okay.
Let's start a family.
You don't think it's selfish? It's not the safest world outside of Richmond. Or inside it, truth be told.
So long as I got you, I'm not too worried about it.
Let's hope your kid doesn't turn out really messed up.
We'll be up there before we know it.
Better do something worthwhile in the meantime.
Like a hotel room.
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
You're a real charmer. You know that, through and through.
Oh, you know what they say. Takes one to know one.
That they do. I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
Absolutely. The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear. I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ, Javi. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
Could you not hate humans?
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least, to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but you know the guy got a Mondo crush on you, right?
He does not.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on him too.
I do not.
Well, you both have my blessing.
I'm gonna stab you with those scissors.
Please don't, Clem.
I have to see AJ, Javi. I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me? At least a little?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not.
You're 13.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived.
I had to.
But you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
That's what's good about a broken heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
If.
All done.
Well, how's it look?
Horrible! Curse you, Javi, for making it.
I'll grab your hat. I remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal. If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
Get that cult symbol off my town, if I'm the now Sultan. Your experience with Dave was heartfelt. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. You supported David's plan to meet in his house in Richmond. In his time of need, you distanced yourself from David. Did I? Gabe had to brain his own father after he turned? That's weird. Your experience with Kate was mixed signals. You were relieved to see Kate alive in the junkyard. You rejected Kate's plan to read Richmond. You told Kate you wanted a future with her. You told Kate you wanted to start a family for her after she left to ring on the brothers. That whole mess. Yeah. Your experience, Gabe, was caring. You made Gabe happy by agreeing to stay in the trailer for a night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend. You helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. Well, Tripp's dead. Eleanor took up her offer to sneak away on the horses in the junkyard, then betrayed your plan to Joan, which you took care of, but you forgave her in the end. Ava, dead. Lineguard, dead. Conrad, dead. Jesus, who wears his crucifix still. When you met him, you trusted Jesus and didn't bind his hands. Then you promised Jesus always to do the right thing and help Richmond. Last, you promised Jesus that you would help lead Richmond in the right direction, probably. Joan, dead. You told Joan the New Frontier was to blame for murdering his death. Of course it was. Then your plan to expose Joan failed. Eventually, you shot Joan in the face and killed her magnificently. And Clint is currently unknown.
Find you, AJ.
Clementine's story will continue in Season 4, which we will get to probably tomorrow. Because I'm losing my voice. Alright, that's the end of Season 3. We'll start Season 4 probably tomorrow, because I have streamed this all day. That we will dust. You can give me a call later. I've got to get something to eat, because I kind of bailed on food just to finish blaze through this episode. So, I'm going to go cook me something to eat, and we'll watch the rest of this. Oh wait, we'll finish this either probably tomorrow, maybe tonight if I decide. Maybe we'll start episode 6 season 4 tonight if I decide, but I gotta see how this goes because of copyright claim and stuff, if it gets copyrighted. Until then, I'll have a good time, good night, whichever it is, and I hope you enjoyed Season 3 of The Walking Dead, because the next time we continue, it will basically be me talking, we'll be going through Telltale's final and last game. Till then, bye.